This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Center Park Stadium in Atlanta, home to the Georgia State Panthers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Chanticleers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back, looking for help. Continues to fight for yards. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Panthers offense will have first crack at this one. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most. And that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll try the left side.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Oh, they're after him. Complete in the middle. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
Might be changing the route. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
He shows you the arm right there, but I'll tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
The Panthers in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run play action. Moves around to clear up the vision. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Put themselves in a bit of a bind, but that last one is second and 14. Gets open down the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He'll take it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia State.
That's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. And his throw is incomplete. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw again. He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Chanticleers will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. All the way back to the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thomas. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Second down, they'll go to the air. There he goes, breaking the pocket. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Chanticleers are in the hurry-up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out. It's Potts. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. He'll try the left side. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Dropping back, it's Small. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. To the air on first down. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. A strike downfield. Smashes through the tackle. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. running in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. He got it. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Trying to power it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3.
I'll tell you, this defense, they've looked really good with their backs against the wall. When they get down in their own end defensively in the red zone, they really just seem to tighten up, and you saw it there on that play.
From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Small. Let's it go to the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. 4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Small. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. The Chanticleers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
That's caught. It's Small. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Looking downfield on 1st down.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Chanticleers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw, it's Small. Got his man. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
Remember back when I played before the Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man quickly. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Trying play action. Finds his tight end. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. We've reached the break. Georgia State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Jet sweep to the receiver. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. To the air. It's small. Got him downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Panthers racing to the line in a hurry up. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And to get rid of it quickly. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little. There he goes! They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The shot that clears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Snap it to the back. Look out, he's got room. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the shot that clears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Pocket breaking down. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. The shot that clears will send out the punt unit. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
To throw, it's small. Unloads to the wideout. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the shot that clears headed quickly to the line.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Rush is on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, running back gets to give. Turning it on.
The offense has a little bit of success in the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. Going for the marker on the ground. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The shot that clears are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. Got room to work. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. They'll run it. It's Hill. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Bringing the heat. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And that hurts missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Scanning the field, it's small. Fires to the big fella. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
Man, this guy's showing you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
Motion from the wideout. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. He lost one down the sideline. Reels it in as he goes out of bounds on the right side for a huge play. And the Panthers want to crank the tempo. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Quarterback on the keeper. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Troy is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 14 to Texas State. Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And back to the air on 2nd down. This time it's complete. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the shot that clears will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's small. Using the quick game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he'll hold it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! They've gotten the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hurley. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He'll pull it on the read. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock